This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, a Schuylkill County SPCA is looking for a hand so they can help those with paws. Welcome to FYI. I'm Ken Cara, and we start with that story. One no-kill animal shelter in our area is in danger of closing its doors. Donations are down and expenses are up. Lisa Sugart sat down with representatives of the organization to find out how you can help.
Well, today we are joined by some very special guests, including this four-legged cute one named Hal, who is here from the Ruth Steiner Memorial SPCA in Pine Grove. Now, this is a nonprofit organization and no-kill animal shelter in our area that helps so many of man's best friends, but now they are in need of your help, especially with the Christmas season fast approaching. So we're here today joined by Bridget Barter, who is the manager of the shelter, and also Lori Salt, who is the assistant manager. And Bridget, this is a tough time for you because you told me there's only enough money in the coffers to get you guys through maybe another three and a half months.
That's correct. It is. Our medical expenses have overwhelmed us in the last several weeks. We're looking, we need help. We need help to keep our doors open. We need help to help the animals.
And you brought Hal with you today, and Hal was one of those animals that you found and needed a lot of medical attention.
Yes. Hal came to us when he was 8 weeks old. We think he was hit by a car. He came in with a broken jaw. He had to have emergency surgery. His jaw was wired shut for several weeks while he mended. Now he is perfectly fine, ready for adoption with some restrictions, no rawhides, no hard toys, but as you can see, he's ready for a home.
Well, we hope that he certainly gets one. He is 4 months old and he is adorable and couldn't be any friendlier if he tried. He's really cute. Now, Lori, there were also some other tough times. I know you guys overcame a fire back in 2011, had to rebuild. I mean, they've really gone through a lot. And now you told me your food shed had serious problems, so you had some major repairs there as well.
Yes, we did. We had issues with the roof and we could not repair it. The whole shed had to be replaced. And it really cost us like $15,000, and it was all out of pocket for the shelter. So that actually has put a dent in our, in our budget. So it's been tough. And then this time of the year, we get hit really hard with our insurances. So between like our director's insurance and the car insurances, we've worked out at least 12 grand for that. So this time of the year absolutely kills us.
Wow, and they have some 25 dogs at the shelter and over 100 cats, all looking for a home, just like Hal is looking for a home. You said people are very kind, that they donate the food and that for the animals, but you need monetary contributions to help pay the bills.
Right, just for basically everyday operations, to just keep the lights on and fuel in the tank and, the cars running, wear and tear on the cars, because we do answer a lot of cruelty calls. So it's just a lot of monetary that we need just for everyday operations.
Well, we're hoping somebody out there watching today will want to adopt Hal, number one, but even more important, or just as important, I should say, that they will want to support you guys and keep you open for many years to come. So, Bridget, tell them, what can they do? Can they send in a check, or how can they help?
Absolutely. You can send in a check. You could drop it off, drop monetary donations off at the shelter. Either way, our post office box is P.O. Box 332, Schuylkill Haven 17972. And every little bit helps.
And a great Christmas gift we were talking about, too. Somebody could make a donation to the shelter in the name of someone else, a friend or what. That would make a great Christmas gift, and it would help you guys out tremendously.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, we hope that you get the money, because if you don't get the donations, what will happen?
We'll have to shut our doors.
And we don't want that to happen under any circumstances. I know you do a lot of great work for so many animals, and we want that to continue. Please, if you're interested in adopting little Hal, or you want to stop by the shelter, again, it's the Ruth Steiner Memorial Shelter in Pine Grove. There's about 25 dogs there looking for a good home, and about 100 cats. So please, think of them this holiday time of the year. And also, if you can, make a monetary donation to this wonderful organization so that they can keep helping other animals like Hal.
Thanks, Hal and Lisa. Property taxes are not going up in Luzerne County for 2015. While County Council decided against a proposed 4% hike in property taxes, it instead chose to repeal the homestead exemption on taxes for the next 3 years. The exemption, which was adopted in 2009, resulted in the first $10,000 of assessed value for primary residents being exempt from taxation. The decision to repeal will undo that. Opponents of the move compared it to a tax on the poor. County Manager Robert Lawton had proposed a 4% hike in property taxes to offset $4.5 million in increased spending due to debt and rising costs for retirement and insurance. Tonight at sundown marks the beginning of the 8-day Jewish festival of Hanukkah. Hanukkah commemorates the victory of Jewish warriors over Syrian Greeks more than 2,000 years ago. The lighting of candles on the menorah recalls the story that a one-day supply of oil burned miraculously in the temple for 8 days. Also known as the Festival of Lights, Hanukkah celebrates the triumphs, both religious and military, with blessings, games, and festive foods. We would like to wish all our friends of the Jewish faith a very happy and blessed Hanukkah. Let's stay in the holiday spirit and listen in to some of the Christmas concert at Drums Elementary Middle School featuring the first grade students there. I'm not familiar with that song, but I like it. Good job to all the students who sang songs and read poems. They did sing some classics as well, including We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and we wish all of them and their families a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, and all of that good stuff. Coming up next on FYI, we have some advice on how to keep your wallet safe while holiday shopping, and in sports, we'll find out what's fueling Tamaqua early season basketball success.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
And it's Tuesday. We're back here with Care for Kids, and right now we are focusing on Luzerne County children and youth. We have Seal Bartolai with us. She is the social service coordinator, and thank you for joining us here on FYI.
Thank you so much for having me.
There is a lot involved with fostering, adopting, and emergency placements that people need to be educated about if they do decide, that they want to bring a child into their home. So today we want to focus our attention on emergency placements because there are two different types, right?
Correct, there are. If Luzerne County children and youth, our job is to keep kids safe, and our job is to keep families strong and keep families together. When that can't happen, we need to find another place for the children to be. First thing we look for is family. We look for family that might be available, and that process is called kinship care. If we find a family member, we can make that family member an emergency caretaker. And what that means is we need to do clearances and we need to check their home. It's the beginning of a process called kinship care. And we can place a child there. If there are no family members that we can locate, we look for emergency foster homes. And this can be any time of the day or night. A lot of times things happen in the middle of the night. We have an on-call system, caseworkers that respond to crises in the middle of the night, and we need foster homes that are willing to take children in on an emergency basis. To do that, you need to become a foster parent for Luzerne County children and youth, and that's the difference. You need to go through the process of becoming a foster parent, and that is a long process. It involves clearances and home studies and home checks that are a little bit, more rigorous.
But we don't want to discourage people from doing this process. There are people that can help you. I know through Attorney Lori O'Gurkis, who has been very active with Luzerne County children and youth, and also through CASA. We have Brandon's Forever Home, and you can ask questions on there. We are on Facebook under Brandon's Forever Home if you have questions about filling out those forms But again, we are looking for families. You can be in a single home as well.
Oh, absolutely. And though I've described the process as rigorous, it can be done quite easily. You will get a lot of help and a lot of support. There's so many things that we can offer foster families. There's so much help you can get, and the rewards are tremendous.
Well, thank you so much. If you want any more information, Luzerne County Children and Youth phone number is 570-826-8710. Join us every Tuesday right here in your community, Caring for Kids.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
This shot says cold to me. It wasn't even that bad out today, maybe because I just watched Frozen, but you shouldn't base your forecast off of Disney. The National Weather Service is pretty reliable. Here's our local forecast tonight. Showers expected mainly before 2 a.m. Our low will be around 37 degrees. On the extended forecast now, it's going to be a windy Wednesday with wind gusts getting up to 29 miles per hour, and there's a slight chance of showers before 3 p.m. The high will be 42 degrees at night. Wind gusts as high as 26 miles per hour. The low will be 24. It stays windy on Thursday. Gusts up again to 29 miles per hour. The high 35 on a partly sunny day. Thursday night mostly cloudy with a low around 24. On Friday we'll have partly sunny skies with a high of 33. Mostly cloudy at night with a low around 23. And then on Saturday mostly cloudy as we get up to freezing. And then Saturday night 50% chance of snow, a low of 26. There's 9 shopping days left until Christmas, and Hanukkah starts tonight. It's a joyful time, but it's also a time to be smart about keeping you and your family safe. Here's our Lisa Sugar.
The holiday shopping season is in full gear, and here with some important advice on how to keep you safe today, we have Trooper David Peters, who is the Community Service Officer for the Pennsylvania State Police at Troop N in Hazleton, here with some holiday crime prevention tips. This is an important time of the year. So many of us are out and about. We're running from store to store. We're getting in and out of our vehicles quickly. What do we need to keep in mind? You said common sense will help keep us safe.
Common sense will. I like to use the 2 words aware and alert. Always be aware of your surroundings. Be alert to any suspicious activity or people that you might see lingering around doorways that maybe don't have any packages or looking into cars, those types of things. But personally yourself, stay alert yourself. If you have bags and you're putting them in the car because you want to continue shopping, we recommend that you put them in the trunk. They're more secure in the trunk. They're out of the sight of someone who might be walking, looking into cars for fast items that they can turn into cash.
What about a well-lit area? Should we always be parking where it is well-lit?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to find a close parking spot at this time of year to the store, but yeah, we recommend well-lit areas, the closer to the store the possible. If you're coming back from the store late at night, try to keep your hand free, or your one hand just has your keys, so you're not fumbling around with the packages and the keys, which is going to take your mind off of what's going on around you. And especially in between parked cars, people can stay hidden. And as you're fumbling around your keys and packages, you become more vulnerable to someone attacking you or stealing your items.
And for the ladies who are going with their purse, or the men who have their wallet in their back pocket, how do we keep that safe as well?
Well, pickpocketing has become an art to some. We recommend men would carry their wallet in their front pocket. Ladies, we would recommend that you take your purse, and instead of having it loosely dangling on your arm as you normally would carry it, put it over your head so it comes across your body now, and have the flap of your purse inside to your body so it's not accessible from the outside. Because as we're shopping, we can be distracted. I mean, just the other day in a store, a lady was shopping, and you look down, and she's looking this way, and her cart is there, and the purse is right there. I mean, somebody goes by, takes her wallet, and they walk down the aisle, and before she knows it, she doesn't have her wallet until she gets to the register. So putting those little things there, if you are distracted, at least if someone's going to try to access your purse, they have to come across your body to do so.
All right. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of ways for us to stay safe. But what if we're in the comfort of our home and we're online and we think that's perfectly safe? Is it?
No, actually it's not. I mean, online shopping has become a big thing. People do their banking online anymore. As technology grows, people continue to use it, as do criminals. So there's a lot of fake sites out there to, give you that great product that you're looking for at the greatest price ever. I believe if it's too good to be true, it's usually not true. So, use legitimate sites that are encrypted or safe for you to go on. And never give out your information on a site that you're not familiar with or that you are seeking out and trust. Because once they have your information out in cyberspace, there's a lot of things they could do with your identity, fake credit cards, those types of things as well.
And many people, we're all in the holiday spirit. We want to help with local charities and organizations, but we have to be careful too because some of those could be a scam as well.
Absolutely. This time of year, they're going to ramp up their efforts to year-end close of charities. I mean, we see Salvation Army out there as well. People are going to call you on the phone looking for donations. They could say FOP. They could say your local chapter of this. You should never give any personal information, bank account, any information like that over the phone to someone you don't know.
Okay, and finally, you told me that the biggest problem is when people do become a victim of a problem or a scam, they're afraid to call the state police, and you want to encourage them to do so.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're a victim of a crime, you have every right to call the police and report that. If you are, we ask that you provide as much information as you possibly can that could help us catch this person. Some people don't because they feel, it's my own fault. I got duped out of it. But everybody has their moments where we've been more vulnerable to something. So absolutely report it, especially if you see something suspicious. We believe if it doesn't feel right, trust your instincts and report it. Whatever information you can provide could maybe prevent a crime down the road.
And thank you, Lisa. Now to our midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. The Daily 208, Big 4 4149, Quinto 94612, and Treasure Hunt 11, 13, 14, 27, and 29. We have a lot of great plays coming your way in sports.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
The Tamaqua area Blue Raiders are handing out Blue Christmases left and right to opposing teams. Their latest Grinch act was against Jim Thorpe, moving the Raiders to 5-0 on the year as they opened up Schuylkill League play with a 69-52 victory at home. Here's more on the Rollin' Raiders. It's raining points in the land of the running water. In the past 2 games, the Tamaqua Blue Raiders have put up 148 points. That's pretty good, but here's the scary thing. They can be even better. Against Jim Thorpe, junior Russell Blaker jump-started Tamaqua's offense with 9 of his 20 points coming in the first quarter.
Russell's one of those people that can score for us, and he has a few games, but if we could get him to be that third scorer, we could be pretty potent offensively. He had a heck of a game, shot the ball really well, scored in transition, finished for us. He did a heck of a job.
I hit my first shot that I took, and after that, I just wanted to keep taking shots, and I was open, and I took some shots, and they went in, so it was good.
While the points are flowing like one of the many creeks in Tamaqua during the rainy season, after the game, Blaker only seemed interested in talking about defense.
The first quarter, we locked them down defensively, and as the game went on, our defense struggled a little bit, but we scored pretty many points. It's been like that for most of the time, but we just need to keep focusing on our defense.
There's a good reason for all of this defensive talk, and it's good news for Tamaqua's head coach because it means his message is getting through.
Well, the past years, our defense, we were ranked in the bottom of the Schuylkill League, and we just want to improve on that to win those close games. Yeah, I think it's been getting better every day at practice. I mean, we've been working on it since day one at practice. I think it's getting better.
A lot of our early successes attributed to our defense. We've really done a nice job with that. I think we have 5 games left before the end of December. We get into the thick of our league, and there's no doubt we're going to continue to be challenged as this season moves along.
Now to our top plays from the Tamaqua game and this game. Blue Mountains 72-55 victory over North Schuylkill. Blue Mountains' Aaron Albertini beats his defender, and here comes the hard part, the shot, and he makes it look easy. North Schuylkill's Ryan Hilbish is surrounded by bogeys, but call him Maverick. He takes them all out. I don't know if his generation will get the Top Gun reference, but let's move on. Here comes our play of the night. Tevin Murray caught a lot of touchdown passes for the football team. He catches one here from Major Jordan, and he spikes the ball. John Mercado gets our hustle play of the night. He grabs the defensive board and goes for a full-court run, wins the race, and gets a bonus shot. He would complete the 3-point play. Tyler Skripko tosses it up here for Brett Koshulik, and that's impressive basketball, Tamaqua. Bo Rotet is going to take us home. Look at his pretty pass here to Blaker, and here's Rotet's defensive skills. Check out this block. More defense from Rotet. He gets the interception here and hands out another pretty pass on the other end of the court. This one goes to Ernie Shilko. It was a special night in Monoy City as the local high school honored their former boys basketball coach. The Monoy area middle school gym is now known as the Mickey Holland Gymnasium. Mickey Holland won over 600 games in over 30 years as the coach of Monoy area. Congrats to Mickey Holland and the 2014-15 Golden Bears. They beat Weatherly 67-35 on Monday night. Here's some other scores on the FYI Standard Speakers scoreboard. Shenandoah Valley beat Marion. Ricardo Rojas and Joel Santana tossed in 13 for the Blue Devils in their Schuylkill League opener. In girls basketball, MMI beat Lincoln Leadership Academy and Jim Thorpe topped Tamaqua at home. The Hazleton area girls bowling team won the 2014 Icebreaker Classic in Ephrata. Jamie Kalaga knocked down 528 pins and Miranda Sosar hit 527 for the Lady Cougars. And the Big HA beat Pennsbury in the championship round. The Hazleton area boys placed 10th out of at least 20-some teams in the tournament. Michael Walter scored a 563 series. Happy Wing Night. It's Wing Night at Bottlenecks. Get $2 off your order of wings or all-you-can-eat wings and boneless wings for only $14.95. Bottlenecks wings are voted best wings in the area year after year.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the Tamaqua Area Community Theater is proudly presenting Holiday Magic, a festive cabaret. It'll be held Saturday, December 20th at 7 p.m. from the Tamaqua Area Community Arts Center on Pine Street. Cost is just $5. For more information, please call 570-668-1192. Our next announcement, Holy Trinity Orthodox Church, 223 South Kennedy Drive in McAdoo, will be having a pierogi and halushki sale Friday, December 19th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call ahead to guarantee your order, 570-929-2179. Our next announcement, Hazleton Trinity Lutheran Church, located on Church and Hemlock Streets, will be holding a Christmas Eve candlelight service at 7:30 p.m. Reverend Mindy Heff will conduct this service. Everyone is welcome to attend. And finally, Nesquebec State Park will be holding a first day hike Thursday, January 1st. Start the new year with an energetic hike with conservation volunteer Karen Cleveland. Interested participants should dress for the weather, wear sturdy footwear, and bring water for this 4.5-mile hike. No registration is required. For more information, just call 570-403-2006. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight, Robert Yamula of Sugarloaf. Robert, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Once again, as Hanukkah begins this evening, happy Hanukkah to everyone out there. And remember, for breaking news, facebook.com/FYI News 13. We'll be back again to do it tomorrow. Till then, take it easy, everyone.